Hey everyone, happy Monday. Wow, today we're talking about the number one struggle that everyone in direct sales has. This is the number one struggle that I hear about all the time, and we are going to talk about that today on the Monday Minute Team Building Tip. I'm Gail Bates, CEO of MyMentorBiz.com, and I'm the creator of the Calendar Club team booking system because it was this system that took my team to the $1 million level. And that's what I do. I love to help leaders grow and scale their business with systems like the Calendar Club team booking system. And we are working on a series called Creating a Team Booking Environment in Your Team, right? And so the number one struggle that everyone is, I don't have any bookings, nobody wants to book with me. That's the number one struggle. And so we have talked about when you create the team booking environment in this series, the first, and you may go back to my channel. In fact, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to go back to my channel and listen to each one of these. So the first one was actually how to create that team booking calendar. The second one we talked about was what I call a power list, a power 1 through 31 list. And I show you how the power of that can really increase the bookings on your team. And then last week we talked about how to gather success stories. And when you gather success stories and you shout them out and you highlight people, it encourages others to book and be on that team booking calendar, creating that team booking environment. And today we're talking about booking activities, because booking activities is the one thing that helps people with that one struggle. If they're not getting bookings, they're not actually knowing how to create those activities, and I'm talking daily activities, to get bookings. So I have a number of different, in fact, I have a lot of different booking activities I could share with you, but today I'm going to share with you just my 7 top booking activities that you can share with your team. You might want to write these down, because if your team starts working on these 7 daily activities, they're going to see a difference in their business. And the reason I say that is booking activities are what I call your 9 to 5 daily job. Okay, so in your 9 to 5 job, you get up in the morning, you go to your job, you're there all day, you do the work for your boss, you come home, the next day you get up, you get dressed, you go to work, you do the work your boss or your corporation wants you to do, and you keep doing that every day. That's your 9 to 5 job. And you've got to look at booking activities as your 9 to 5 job. That's what's the key to having consistent bookings on your calendar. So here are my 7 top booking activities. The first one is calling or connecting with past hostesses. If you're having a hard time getting bookings, go back to the people who've already had a party and ask them if they'd like to book again. And usually this is when you have new products, okay? Sometimes you'll have a hostess that will book 2 in the same season. But, you know, having someone to contact who's already experienced this puts you into that place of talking to somebody who knows what it's about. And even if they say no, you're going to feel comfortable because you have called somebody who is experienced and has been a hostess before. So having your team members call past hostesses first really helps them with that activity of asking for the booking. The second person to think about is that person who bought at the party but never booked. And here's the thing on that. If you go back to the number of parties you've done even for the year, and you made a list of all the people who bought at your party and didn't book, imagine the length of that list. And those are people who love your products but haven't experienced being a hostess. So have your team members call those people who have bought at parties in the last 6 months but have not booked. You'll find, and give them some scripts on what to say, but that's an activity. If they do that, they're going to have some results. The third person to think about contacting is your customers who in the last 6 months have bought over $200 in products. Those people absolutely love your products. They are definitely going to be interested in getting more free product because they are buying so much product. So making a list of those people, even if it's 1, 2, or 3, and asking them if they'd like to get more product because they love it so much, as an activity that you want your team members to do. Fourth person or fourth connection with people that you really want to work on is that VIP group in Facebook. This is one of the most excellent places for people, for your team members to get bookings, because you're adding value and sharing a lot in this Facebook group. And so if you ask for the booking in that Facebook group, you've got a whole group of people who have bought the products, who love the products, and who might want to be a hostess. So have your team members work on that activity. Number 5, now this is a great one, and I actually did this one when I moved to a city and didn't know anyone. Is meet people and get to know them with one-on-one appointments. And my job was every one-on-one appointment I had, I was converting it to a booking. So you're building the relationship. People are not going to book with you if they don't really know you very well. But if you have that one-on-one appointment with them, because I'm in fashion, I would do private fitting appointments, and people loved them, and I got to know them, and then I would ask them to book. So converting a one-on-one is a great activity for your team members to get bookings. Number 6 is what I call your maybe later list. How many times does someone, when you ask for a booking and someone says, well, maybe later I could do that, but right now my whole calendar's full, or my plate is full. So if you have a list of those people that you can go back to and keep that list rolling, that's an activity that's going to get you a booking. And lastly is referrals. If you've got some kind of referrals system lined up, and I have a great referral system lined up that I share with all my coaching clients, you're always going to be having some people connecting with you on, I heard you do great parties, I'd love to be a hostess, or you following up with people who was referred to you by another hostess. So those are the 7 top booking activities that you want to work with your team to create that team booking environment. So it all is happening, and a lot of the activities are listed in the Calendar Club Team Booking Workbook. And this workbook is on sale in September. You'll notice I leave the discount code down below, and also the link for you to click on. But if you as a leader are wanting to create that team booking environment, I don't care if you have a team of 4 or 5, or you have a team of 20 or 200 or more. You want people on your team to be booking parties, because that's our business model. That's what we do. We book parties. We create social selling environments where people get together, they shop together, they have fun together, and that's basically our party. So I hope this has been helpful for you today. I'd love you to leave a comment down below. How many activities do you work on every day to get bookings in your business, and what you today have learned that you're going to teach your team to be focusing on to help them get over the struggle of nobody wants to book with me. Have a great day, everybody.